Dr. Maria Rodriguez stepped out of the helicopter and onto the icy runway, her eyes scanning the vast expanse of the Svalbard archipelago. The harsh yet breathtaking landscape stretched before her like an endless canvas of white and blue. This was her 4th season at the research station, a remote outpost nestled deep within the Arctic Circle. Maria had spent years studying the effects of climate change on this fragile ecosystem, but little did she know that this season would prove to be one of unrelenting mystery and suspense. The chopper's rotors dissipated into the distance as Maria made her way towards the station's main building, its brightly colored walls a stark contrast to the monochrome world surrounding it. She was greeted by Dr. John Lee, a seasoned scientist with a quick wit and an air of quiet confidence. "Welcome back, Maria," he said with a firm handshake. "We've got a lot to catch up on this season." Maria nodded, her eyes scanning the facility's perimeter as they made their way inside. Something felt off. It was an intuition she couldn't quite shake, one that had plagued her throughout the winter months. She brushed it aside as mere exhaustion and focused on getting settled into her quarters. The team would assemble for dinner at 7 p.m. sharp. As Maria began to unpack, a knock at her door interrupted her flow of thoughts. "Hey, John," she called out, expecting him to be there with some explanation or request. Instead, it was young intern Alex, looking frantically pale and nervous. "Maria, have you seen?" The look in his eyes told her that something was terribly wrong. As the evening sun dipped below the horizon, Maria gathered the team around the dinner table, only to realize that one of their colleagues was nowhere to be found. Dr. Patel had been assigned to check the station's storage units and hadn't returned. It wasn't until the next morning, as Maria prepared for her day's tasks, that she stumbled upon an ominous message scrawled across a broken equipment box in one of the unheated areas of the facility. "The silence was what I was searching for." A single word, a haunting epiphany, left behind like breadcrumbs on the Arctic floor. What had Dr. Patel discovered? The team scrambled to piece together the events of that fateful evening and find any leads, but nothing seemed out of order, or so it seemed at first glance. Hours blurred into days as Maria became increasingly obsessed with unraveling the mystery of the disappearing colleague. Was it human error or something more sinister lurking beneath the ice? The team's dynamics began to fray under the pressure, as everyone pointed fingers and shifted blame for the mishap. One person in particular, a shy intern named Lena, who kept her distance from most of the group, seemed reluctant to speak about what she had witnessed on that night. It wasn't until Maria cornered Lena alone during an expedition into the frozen tundra that the dam finally broke, and Lena revealed a piece of information that sent shivers down Maria's spine. Dr. Patel had indeed discovered something peculiar within those storage units, but not anything anyone could have anticipated. The group trudged back to base in silence, their breath heavy with frost as the icy vastness of Svalbard loomed ahead like an existential reminder. That evening, around a dinner table growing increasingly tense by the minute, Maria made her next move, an impromptu suggestion that sparked heated debate and divided opinion. Some demanded a full-scale investigation, while others argued it was time to let sleeping dogs lie, or simply accept the harsh truth of a tragic accident in an unforgiving environment. Maria stood firm, pushing the team towards searching every inch of their station, scouring storage units for anything, a vital piece of evidence or otherwise. And then she received the call that would make her blood run cold and leave everyone speechless. Dr. Patel was spotted on the helipad, alone and trembling in the chill of night, just hours before the entire team had been searching their stations high and low, only to realize, too late, what they'd already known all along: some information is worth dying for. What did Dr. Maria really know? Had she unearthed a far greater conspiracy hidden deep within this isolated community of scientists fighting against the unknown forces shaping our planet?